Boink, yoink. Okay, so game audio looking good, mic audio is looking good. Bring up the YouTube center here. Get the video feed. See how that's playing out. I'm assuming it's going to be okay. But at the same time, I also don't want to get completely destroyed by this Captain Sparkles. That would not be a fun way to start things off. Okay, ignore that. There's that. And there we go. Good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the festivities. Today is another arena grind. Going to be doing the entire Sunday arena from start to finish. I have done nothing in game all day, so I'm just starting up. I got to build up the entire infinite streak and then, you know, go from there. So fun times, fun times. But like I said, that is what we got going on tonight for the next hour and a half, couple hours, whatever it winds up being. Plus, it's a great way to just sit down, hang out for a spell, and you know, just hang out. Want to take a moment and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody! Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. As always, got plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes. It's just you know, kind of languishing in the editing bay. So. I am having a couple videos come out this week, and as always, there's always the nightly live stream. So this next week here is going to be chock full of cool new stuff coming out between the final boss rush, between the update, between the new character breakdowns for Apocalypse and Professor X. If they are going to be calling those characters those names, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be pretty interesting, and we'll just go from there. Yo, what up, Tom? How's it going, bud? Happy Sunday. Hope the day has found you well. But I tell you though, these kind of Sunday streams, Sunday arenas are amongst my favorite. Between the all the different arenas that they got in the game, between the featured champs, the 4 or 5 star, the Catalyst arena, the tier 1 alpha, tier 4 basic, and then the Sunday ones here. And I gotta say, Sunday is almost my favorite, just because it's easy, it's quick. You know, you start it up and then it's done, like you split. And it's really easy to just, you know, sit back and just, you know, chill. Don't need to stress about it. Don't need to worry about getting certain placements if you're going for any characters. It's just whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. I do say that, though, knowing full well that I've got 2 gigantic featured arena grinds coming up, presumably for both Professor X and for Apocalypse. Because I am assuming that both of them are going to be pretty shiny. Pretty shiny, pretty cool. And I'm really hoping that they're both just absolute killer apps as far as synergies go. Kit can be cool. Kit can do, you know, whatever the kit's going to be. But for me, personally, the synergies are what's going to do it. So I'm hoping we got something coming out tomorrow. I know we've got the teaser video for next month coming out. Kabam has had that like loaded up into YouTube for a Monday debut for the last few days. So we'll see if we get those character breakdowns on top of it too. But busy. Plus, I mean, I totally forgot about Captain Sparkle's Summoner Showdown. That's coming out this week too. Yo, what up, Supersonic? Good to see you, bud. How's the weekend been? Oh, good. Well, good morning to you, Tom. Good morning. Yo, what's up, Evan? What's good, my bud? My bud. Jesus. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. Tom's day's just starting. My day's just wrapping up. It's all good. But I'm doing smashingly well. This weekend has been absolutely fantastic. Got to get a lot of cool stuff in, a lot of fun stuff with friends and family. I actually got to spend a whole heck of a lot of time outdoors, just hanging out in the backyard, going to a park. So, I'm wiped. I'm wiped, which is the best way to end a weekend. Like, I know weekends are supposed to be for, like, resting up and, you know, getting ready for the next week and all that, but nah, dude. Got 2 days to myself and the family. We're gonna have some fun. But I kind of feel the same way about, like, vacations, too, you know? Like, you go on vacation, just say you're going someplace, right? Whether it's someplace else in your country, or if you're going international, or you're going to, like, a, I don't know, theme park or whatever. Like, the whole idea of a vacation is supposed to be, like, you're taking time off from school, from work, from the grind, whatever. Sorry, I breathed. There goes the cord. But then you get to wherever it is that you're going, and then it's just like, hit the ground running and go here, do this, do that, do that. So by the time you get home after the vacation, you're more tired than when you left, just because you're trying to get all that stuff done and see all the sights and visit all the people and do all the things. You get back, you need a vacation from the vacation. That's kind of how I am now. I need a weekend from my weekend. Supersonic, I 100% agree with you. I hope Apocalypse is fantastic. Especially, and like, if they tie him in with Realm of Champions at all. Because then, if they do, then that's going to give Storm Pyramid X a synergy. And I absolutely love her as a character, and she's super fun to play. So, you know, any more love that they can give her synergy-wise is a win in my book. And then, you know, the other horsemen as well. Could be fun. See if Psylocke gets a OP God tier buff somehow. I'd imagine Professor X would as well, just so like a more vanilla, all-encompassing mutant synergy. But I think really the kicker would be if they have like a Reed Richards or like a Beardo-esque bit, where it's like, okay, if you're a mutant, you get this synergy. If you're a skill, you get this synergy. If you're science, you get this synergy, so on and so forth. That way it isn't just limited to a single class, you know. You could have them on your roster and bolster everybody, would be wonderful. Because like White Magneto already has the buff for heroes and metal champs, which is cool. But see what else they can do with that. Flesh that out a little bit more, you know. Could be fun. Evan just finished the 5-star shards, Legends Arena, and 4-star shard one. Very nice. About to hit a mill. Very cool, very cool. Wish you the best of luck on those 1- and 2-star crystal pulls. Let me save in mind for sometime later this week. I've got a big crystal cleanup video I've got in the works. It's kind of what I figured might be an easier way for me to do some of that stuff, instead of like having like 10, 12 different crystal opening videos between, you know, weekly uncollected or login, or, you know, for this, the 1 and 2 stars. Just to lump it all together at the beginning of the month. Just pop open a bunch of stuff all at once. Very nice, dude. Did you wind up grilling something on your new grill? Tom awakened a 5-star Psylocke last week. Well, I mean, you might be in luck. You might be in luck. Yo, what up, Swag? And Guido. Hello, hello. How's it going, my friends? I mean, if you're going on a vacation and you're going someplace, you gotta capitalize your time there, you know? Because if you go someplace just to, like, veg out and hang out in the hotel or the resort or whatever, you could do that at home. Like, if you're gonna go someplace, then you gotta go out and see it. And it just depends, you know, on your personal preference. If you want to do, just say you're going, I don't know, going to Rome, sure. You know, then you want to see all, you want to go see the Vatican, you want to see this, you want to see that. If you're up for a bit of a drive, you know, go see Tuscany, Venice, the whole works, right? But that's a big push. That's a big effort. But if you're gonna get all the way out there, then you may as well, right? Spoilers, that's really where I want to go on vacation. But I mean, I'm an art nerd, so there you go. It'd be really cool if some of the synergies are like, what was it? Like the one with Hawkeye that just came out. Was it with Supreme, I think? Where it changed Hawkeye's bleed abilities to poison abilities. There we go, I'm back. His bleed abilities... Son of a mother, man. I'm not even moving. My cord's spazzing out. Like, that completely fundamentally changes his output, you know, and the way that you play him or where you can use him. And that's really cool. That's a wonderful way, I think, to buff a champ without really buffing a champ. Gives you that option, that new tool in the toolkit. So yeah, I mean, if they could give something like that to Hulk, to Psylocke, to whoever else, then heck yeah. Bring it on. Why? Get out of here, dude. Be gone. Error. Watch the spam, dude. It's cool to say hi, but you only need to say hi once. Yo, what up, Human Torch? Tom pulling that 2-star Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic and Archangel. Very nice indeed. You be set next time they've got some exclusive 2-star content. And Reaper. What up, bud? Man, I am just all over the place. So on one screen it's saying we got buffering coming up, and another screen it's saying that cord spazzing out. I love it. Swag saying complete my first ever 4-star grind. Got Dragon Man with 12.6 mil. Very cool. But yeah, get some rest. Get some rest. You've earned it. I still think being able to finish a featured grind no matter what it is, whether it's a new champ, rerun champ, whatever, 5, 4, whatever, 3. Getting through that is such a gauntlet, you know? Just requires so much effort and time. Yeah, Evan, especially with all of the buffs to not precision, prowess. Oh yeah, she garners prowess like crazy. So you get a buff or a perk that bolsters that. You know, yeah, you're gonna be having a laugh. And not only Tom, not only new fun synergies, but also new fun champs too. Like I don't mind having rerun champs. I don't mind having 4 different Spider-Men, 3 different Iron Men, couple Hulks, a few Thors. I don't mind that. So long as their kits are different and they bring different things to the table, then yeah, just keep it coming. Cuz like Stealthy is totally different than Sparky, who's totally different than OG Spider-Man, you know? And then with Realm, you've got so many interesting new characters, you know, from the get-go. And then as the months progress after it comes out, I'm assuming they're going to come out with new characters or new factions or whatever, which leads to a whole bunch of more possibilities. So, a lot of cool stuff there. I may wind up popping over once that comes out officially and just play it, you know, loosely, play it casually, but there's no way I'm going to be able to play both that and this with any sort of regularity. Boink. Unfortunately. I forget, is Psylocke metal? I mean, she should be if she only mostly uses her sword. Like the special 2, she does the Psylocke laser eye flare thingy. But otherwise, yeah, she's just slapping away with the blunt side of her sword. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I didn't know 2-star Terrax was in the pool. Very cool. I wound up spinning out 1 of those 2-star crystals just for kicks. I had like 12 of them saved up, something like that. Spun out 1 just for kicks, and it wound up being the 1-star Wolverine, which was I was just absolutely chuffed to pieces. Because I sold that guy fairly early on, years ago. Years ago. And now I'm finally got him back in my account. I mean, he's just going to sit there and languish, but it's like proof in the pudding of why you never should sell champs ever, no matter, you know, who they are, whether you use them or not, because at some point they're going to come in handy again. Reaper also taking Magneto to 550 in anticipation of the buff. Very cool. We got him as 2, 3, and 4 so far. I would be shocked if they don't wind up having a Magneto arena at some point this next month. I'm hoping White Magneto as a 5-star, that's how they debut him. I think that'd be really cool. But I'd be really surprised if they didn't have at least one of them. Because between the buff and between the monthly event, I mean, it would make sense. Plus with Professor X, I'd like hand in hand right there. I kind of wish, though, that they would add some of those 2 stars to the PHCs. because funnily enough, the last 2-star to be added to the PHE was Magneto, and that's been years. Otherwise, it's just the same 2 stars from like year 2 of the game. Like, I get having exclusive 2 stars, that's cool. You got new champs coming out every other week. But like stuff from like 2-3 years ago, I mean, you could add that to the PHC, who cares? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, there we go, beautiful. Am I excited for Wednesday? Oh, you bet I am. You bet I am. This week is going to be so absolutely nuts in terms of just everything going on. Because there's still Dragon Man, and people are going to forget about Dragon Man, which is going to be cool. But you got Dragon Man going on. You got the 2 new spotlights coming out. You got the new boss rush coming out. You got the new monthly quest coming out. You got all these cool things all at the same time. Let's do this one. Yo, what up, G-Sync? How's it going, bud? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Happy Sunday. It was nice to see, though, that Gwenpool is no longer going to be a metal champion. Because, like, one of 2 things was going to have to happen. Either Gwenpool would have had to have not been a metal champion, or Blade was going to have to become a metal champion. Because they used both their swords effectively the same way. Except one was metal and one was not. So it just seemed kind of, like, randomly arbitrary. But I'm glad that they went the route that they did because, you know, having Blade be a metal champ would really not be good. So fortunately, I think Blade with Ghost Rider still might wind up being an effective Magneto counter since he's a villain. Not a great one, but certainly a lot better than the majority of the tech champs out there. Oh, I appreciate the self-censoring swag. I mean, don't feel overly obligated. I keep what I say relatively PG-13-esque, whatever. But you know, that's just in case someone else is listening in or what have you. But you know, as long as you guys keep it in relatively good taste, yeah, go for it. Corvus is going to be the most painful one, Reaper. Most painful, because that's going to be a huge hit for some Map 7 AQ paths. And I am not looking forward to that, because there are not a whole lot of good options for it. But I absolutely agree. I think that the Omega Boss Rush is going to be really tough. What I think, I mean, the boring vanilla way of it would be, it's just a culmination of all the champs we fought already with the exact same nodes, just all back to back to back to back. I'm hoping they have something new, something fresh, new nodes, new champs, something, you know, a little bit more original, but that all having been said, we'll see. But yes, it most probably will be. At least for the first day, because I'm anticipating there's probably going to be a couple bugs and glitches and stuff too. Pew, 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 pew. No. No. Stop it. No touchy. Saw someone do Rome with 6-star Aegon. Oh, I imagine they just rinsed the place with him. But at that point, he's just so brokenly overpowered for that content these days anyway. Yo, what up, Laura? Poached eggs with hollandaise sauce over spaghetti with pancakes. Sounds mighty tasty to me. Part of this complete breakfast. Which reminds me, I haven't poured myself my cup of cereal tonight. I mean, I'll probably hold off till after stream because I'm sure you guys don't want the all that crunching going on in the background, but I am looking forward to that. I hope so. I hope Quake is going to be useful. Like there isn't a, like they don't tack on a True Strike node or something. Because there's going to have to be some cheats or hacks, whatever you want to call it, somewhere along the way. Because nobody wants it to be like a whale milking fiesta either. Like, the fact that you get a 10% selector, pretty cool. But, at the same time, too, you know, that it's cool, but it's still just 10%. Plus, you know, the other loot you get with it, too. And you get a ninja star, and you get a ninja star. More ninja stars. Right, but Tom, by that point, Aegon would be ramped up that he could just overpower the Wolverine. See, what I also like to do is, like, once I'm done with one of these water bottles, just, like, cut the top off right there. And then there you go. It's like a giant 3-liter size cup for cereal. You got the handle here and everything, and it's just ready to go. It's perfect. I need to trademark that, bring it to market. It's my $1 million idea right there. Gallon o' cereal. Part of this complete breakfast. I definitely recommend boosting. Definitely recommend boosting. Like, the only downside of boosting is that it's going to take you a lot more pots to heal back up again, but getting that little extra attack bump, I think it'll be pretty helpful. Yo, what up, Rodrigo? How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well this fine day. Let's see. Let's throw up Visions, throw up Quake, and Dr. Voodoo. I wonder if Voodoo is going to find his way to the MCU somehow. Actually, yeah, let's do this. And if he does, if they're still going to call him Dr. Voodoo. Because it's a bit on the nose. Yo, what up, Chris? Which is the most powerful champion in the game? Probably Ghost. I'd have to give it Ghost over Corvus. Because, like, the damage that she can do is just so absurdly obscene. Like, gloriously so. It's so much fun to just cheese everything with her, but... Holy cow. That damage output is nuts. Swag pulling Mole Man right now. If it's a new Mole Man, then that's a good pull. Get some arena points, get advanced synergies. Not bad. Reaper taking the Simi to 455 finally. Very nice. Very nice. Get that extra bleed going. Alright, come on, Sentinel. Let's dance. Get some of that power drain going. Slowly. Very slowly. And then, oh yeah, I forgot, next week too, we got the losers bracket with me and Shirmoy for the Swagfest 2020 Incursion Tournament. It's probably going to be Wednesday, I think. I'm assuming there's going to be maintenance on Tuesday with the patch, but... And then that whole thing's wrapped and in the bag. Alright, Swag, take care, bud. Would you use a ladle for it? Yes, Tom. 100%. That's the way to do it. And if you want to have a bit of fun, too, it'd be like one of those color change ladles. Like when we were kids, we had like a plastic spoon that was one color, but as soon as you dipped it in milk, or sorry, eating with it, then it would change to a different color. I mean, it's heat activated, so you mean you eat it and you put it in your mouth and it warms up, then it changes colors. But still, to do that same sort of thing with the ladle, that could be pretty fun. Fun and silly. And the more fun, the more silly you get, the better. Reaper saying Jugs is a potentially good choice against Arcus, since it places a stagger off his heavy attack. You could, but Reaper, you'd probably have to be just doing nothing but heavy attacks, because then remember, Arcus also has that tenacity. So he's going to shrug off some of those staggers too. Let's do this and this and this. Oh, Voodoo is going to be in Doctor Strange too? That's curious. In the multiverse of madness. Title pending. I mean, there's so much catch-up that the MCU's got to do now. Having missed, like, the last 6 months worth of life. Because Black Widow's still supposed to be coming out... Well, November, I think, right? Was the last word. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you. Well, if the reviews for New Mutants wind up holding true, then I suspect it'll be on Disney Plus before you know it. Doink. Alright, let's see what we got here. Come on. Am I just not playing Infinity Man right, or is he just hitting like a noodle for some reason? Sure felt like it, at least. Dude, the spoon was awesome. The spoon was like the best part. Because then on the handle it had like a character shape too for whoever the, you know, tie-in event was for that month. It was good times. I didn't move, game. I didn't move. You don't gotta DC me every time I move. I don't move. Yo, what up, Odin? Happy Sunday, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome to the festivities. Yeah, but the plasma's so hard to maintain. I was having to watch how I phrase that. Well, I mean, I don't know why you gotta ask, Laura. I mean, he's still here from the other night. It's pretty cool. We got a space set up for him in the kitchen over there. He's been a pretty good roommate, all things considered. Just banana peels everywhere, though. It's the one downside. We've got this like this setup now going, kind of like the LAN parties from the late '90s, mid 2000s, where I got my setup right here, right, and then he's just right over there getting his setup set up. Got cables going everywhere. Blew a fuse a couple times. Starting to set up our own little mesh network. Yeah, it's going pretty good. We got the Amazon order for all the soundproofing coming in a couple of days. And this thing will just be like a checkerboard minefield of the soundproof foam squares. I mean, he's got to be good, right? I mean, otherwise, then there's no dinner. And then I just wag my finger. But it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Alright, come on, dude. Just bring it on. Just throw your stupid special. Yeah, we got a whole like soundstage thing going on. It's pretty good. So we wound up getting the place next door as well. And we're just gonna knock out a common wall. Just have like a big like YouTubers flat going over here. That'd be pretty nice. Figure we can move the exercise bike in the background around as a prop and be good to go. Come on. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. No touchy. I don't want to play with all those freaking lasers. Freaking laser man. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Alright, special me again, dude. Got this whole song and dance going again. Fortunately, the power gain dropped off before it got to special 3, or else that would have been a sad day. So that would have been Night Night Ultron. Ultron needs a buff. Lultron at the very least. Because Ultron used to be completely OP. Like, years ago. But he hasn't really aged super well, though. Yo, what up, Matt Murdoch? Good to see you, bud. Happy Sunday. And Ved. How are ya? How are ya? Hey, what up, Evie? Sorry I missed you up there. How are ya? How's everything going here this fine evening? Alright, so let's throw up Torch and Warlock and Iceman. Val Kilmer. Well, best luck on the unit farm there. That's what I'm doing here too, because we got another, what, day and a half at this point left for that gold battle chip boost. So, like, the more arenas you can grind now for the more battle chips and gold, then you may as well, because after that it just goes back to being average. So if you got rank ups coming down the pipe here in the next couple months, definitely worth just spending a little bit extra time just grinding. Like, I'm still hoping they have a gold boost come holidays again. Like, they aren't doing it early and then they're just gonna forget about it come Christmas time. But in case they don't, then that'd be a bummer. Which reminds me, I still got to finish up the ISO arena right now, or the ISO quest. Costs no energy, and even though, like, I don't think anyone's really asking for, or too many people are asking for ISO, it's not bad to just get and then sit on for a spell, or just turn around and sell it for a gold boost. Be like Gold Arena 2.0. So what do you say, Laura? You think I should turn up the heat a little bit, or at least turn down the thermostat a bit? Turn up, turn down the AC, turn up the thermostat. One of those. Make it warmer. That's what I'm going for. Get like the sauna thing going. Alright, just throw this. That should be enough to do it. Yeah, you got it, bud. You got it. Dude, Ved, you got Elsa as a 6-star? Holy cow. How are you liking her? I wholeheartedly encourage everybody to rank their Elsa up. She's so much fun to play, and criminally underrated. But, like, it's ridiculous how fast that she can just melt people. You put a sign on the door. This is a pants-free zone. Although I live pretty close to a school, so if I put a sign up that says that, I might get some kindly policemen knocking on my door, asking some very serious questions. Yeah, but although I gotta say, I'm very happy that it cooled down the last couple of days to a mere 90 degrees. Because, like, for the rest of you guys, it was like 100, 105, 110 the week previous. I will say, though, about the those freebie arenas, the Gold Arena, the ISO Arena, and the Halls of Healing, is that it's still, even though it takes a while to get through 100% completion for everything, at least you can auto-fight it. It's like if you're watching a show over, I don't know, over dinner or just in the evening, you can just casually auto-fight and get through it while you're doing something else. So I mean, that much is nice. I'm just gonna block this. I don't wanna deal with it. Get out of here, dude. Be like those neighbors that just never go outside. I can't. I'm a guy powered by the sun. I'd run into problems. Like, I need my sunlight. Get outside for a little bit. Get some sun, get some heat. Be good to go. It affects my mood. It's weird. Excuse me. So am I forgetting anything that's coming out next week? We got the boss rush, we got the update, we got the characters, we got the Magneto buff, we got the Sparkles showdown. You got Dragon Man second round if you're doing that. I think that's it, right? Actually, where's my calendar? The Boys comes out on what, Friday, the 4th, right? Or is it next week? The following week? Because I'm so excited about that. I'm just gonna be binging the heck out of it when it finally comes out. It's such a fun show. Fun show. When I say fun show, I mean it can be a pretty dark show, but very fun school. Very, very, very fun show. See, Evan, I saw your text and I got school in my head. It's a fun show, not a fun school. Boink. I had a couple jobs like that too, where the job was like a 10-minute drive just down the road. I wound up pushing my luck at those places. I think it's a mental thing, because like if you live really far away from school or work or whatever it is, then you always know in the back of your head, all right, I gotta leave early. There might be traffic. But if it's just like down the road, you're just like, it's just down the road. Whatever, no biggie. I'll get there. Yeah, September 4th, Friday. Awesome. But then again, I'm still wrapping my mind around it being September too, so. Fun times. Oh, fun times, Laura. Alright, well, take care. Rest up, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Alright, come on, dude. Ouch. Oh, I know what I was forgetting what I need to do. I got like 3-4 more memes and illustrations okay. 3 or 4 more that I get to do this week. They're going to be debuting. It's fun. A fun new little outlet. And then I want to rework the Chadwick one too, because cool idea, but it's just execution not super happy with. Weekly episodes. Fudge. That sucks. No heals for you. Oh, he did heal. Must be a passive regen then. Interesting. And network issues. Brilliant. Oh, I'd love it if Emma was Elsa. That would be a spot-on casting for me, in my opinion. Why? Why network issues? Alright, well, let's try this. Did that help? No? Brilliant. I forget, were they talking about Blade being a series or a movie? With Mahershala. Personally, I'd be down more for a series than a movie, but like the fact that the Snyder Cut is going to wind up being a miniseries as opposed to a single movie is wonderful. Man, I hate all these options. Hey, what up, Shirmoy? Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. I was just telling everybody earlier that we got a busy week here coming up too, because we got the last round of the tournament to get through, and then you and me got a couple videos to to finish up here too this week. Get out of here. Busy, 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 busy. Hey, what up, man, Falcon? Happy Sunday. Alright, come on. Come on, get out of here. Get some of that lovely degen going. I hate how they just run up and stop. It's so dumb. I know, bud. I know. We're getting there. 67 is going to be here, hopefully, before I know it. It's going to be such a huge milestone. Such a huge milestone. So excited. Boink. And get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of fun stuff. Absolutely. About to get my second to last Legend Celebration crystal. Thank goodness they're ending. That's far too much stuff to type out. Yup. It's a nice idea. Horrible execution though. Cause I've probably missed out on like 4 of them by now, just because of the stupid timer and it not like auto-populating in your open crystal tab. Then again, I haven't spun any of them out, so I don't even really know what's in them. $500 was just like a hot minute ago, Evan. It was like a hot minute ago. And that was huge. Who knows, maybe when I hit 1,000, then I can reapply for the CCP just in case they lost my original application. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, aw. So long as it's good, Ved. So long as it's good. Because really, at the end of the day, that's all I'm interested in. I don't really care how long it is, how short it is, whatever. Tell the story you need to tell, you want to tell it well, and then don't overstay your welcome. Get out of here, dude. Well, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. I'd like to think so, too. I'd like to think so. I know I'd have a heck of a lot of fun doing it. But we'll see. We'll see. It's completely up to them, and more importantly, completely on their schedule, which is I get. I totally get, so fingers crossed. Back on the old Apex account. That's been a minute, dude. That has been a bit. Alright. Let's get Gambit down here. It shouldn't be that hard of a fight. And I forget, is this going to be win number 20 right here, or is this... Are we still in the teens? Because if it's 20, then it means I can start rolling the 6 stars and move that along. Why did I think that bringing thing against Nick Fury would be a good idea? I mean, the bleed immunity, sure, but... Come on. I think the bleed immunity outweighs the class disadvantage. Get out of here, dude. It's not gonna be a KO, but... I mean, exactly. Or at least live up to some of the hype. Because at the end of the day, we're watching the same movie we saw like 2 years ago, again. With a couple extra bells and whistles. Yo, what up, Naranjon? Happy Sunday. Good to see you, bud. And then Evan, what you'd switch back to Apex, or you'd double team it? Sign into chat as both, and then argue with yourself. Could be fun. Could be fun. Alright, so that is 21. Awesome, let's get them 6 stars going, huh? Yeah, Monday. You guys in the future. Do that and do that. Come on, my dude. Do the little zappy zap. Do one of these. And there you go. Man, breakfast is the talk of town today. Laura started off talking about breakfast. Ved, you're talking about breakfast. I want me my cereal. I want a proper breakfast. You make a breakfast burrito or a omelet or something. Some buttered toast. Mmm. Sign me up for that. Do I think Ghost's face looks upside down? I mean, the upside down mask is what gives Ghost all her powers, you know? Because only by looking upside down is she able to phase into other nether dimensions. Why everybody else doesn't wear their face upside down, I don't know. Because if they did, they could have that same ghost power, but... Gotcha. Buttered toast. Sorry, that's my Ed, Edd n Eddy impression. Let's do this. No hoverboards. Well, dang it, guys. Here I thought I'd just wake up in the morning and everything would be different. Oh, see, there you go, a Nick Fury burrito. Wonder what that tastes like. You get that glory. I miss that show. I see on YouTube every now and again, like it pops up on my feed that there's like a marathon of Ed, Edd and Eddy going on. But like, so many of the characters are so friggin' memorable. Rolf and Jimmy and Sarah, Canker sisters. Classic. I'm surprised that heavy attack didn't hit me. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised it didn't. Well, Ved, there's always time for a second breakfast. Maybe the hobbits are onto something. Sign me up for that. Tastes. Let's do that. Every time we take a bite of the Fury burrito, it just starts reciting that one Bible the one made-up Bible passage. Doink. Or I guess we could always just ask the that Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. I'm sure they'd know. Don't eat the arms, though. There's no flavor in the arms. Just make sure that once you're done, though, put the arm strategically in the right place in the door jamb so it falls at just the right moment. Just be courteous, you know? It's quite the way to announce yourself. Come on. There we go. Come on. Special me. Special me, please. Thank you. No. There you go. Do the obnoxious amount of air spins. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. Yeah. When using keys in 5.3, do you get them back from completed quests? I don't think so. I think the keys are one-off. Right? Pretty sure. Same with the boosts. Like the way it's laid. Oh no, 5.3. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't remember 100%. But I don't think so. Just because most everything else in this game is one-time use sort of deal. So I'd be surprised. I like that, Man Falcon. I like that. It's a burrito that doesn't agree with you. You eat it and you enjoy it, but it's not done. Comes back around a second time with a second life. Speaking of keys and boosts and stuff, I do really wish that they would come up with a separate tab in the boots page, and just separate out all of the 6-3 boosts, so I don't have to scroll through them each and every time I want to activate like a attack boost or health boost. Because as soon as you get through 6-3, you never need to use them again ever. They have no use, no utility. You can't sell them. They're just there forever. It's like, get out of here. I'm done with you. I ain't going back. Alright, Vid. Take care, bud. We'll catch you next time. And let's do this. I tell you though, it's gonna be so much fun playing Magneto this week. So much fun. I mean, that boost's been such a long time coming. You know, Warlock just has a cavernous appetite, I think. He's ready to eat anybody and everybody. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a boss in the event quest, and honestly I'd be shocked if Magneto wasn't a boss in AQ at some point. Next time they do a rework as either a mini or the final boss. Because Doom's cool, but people have figured out how to fight Doom. My guess is I might wind up being the final boss, because then no one can use that Corvus timeout trick anymore. And then you actually got to go in and fight the boss proper instead of just cheesing it. Yo, what's up, Sergio? Would you rank 2 6-star Unawakened Venom or rank 5 a duped one? Let me look, because I forget exactly what his awakened ability is, like verbatim what the actual text is. I would probably rank 2 the unduped one, because like his awakened ability is nice, is like a nice to have, but it's not like, I don't think it's imperative to running him. Plus Venom's prestige isn't super great. It's good, but it's not super great either, so like you wouldn't need to worry about that prestige race anytime soon either. So probably the unduped one, just to get that extra 6-star damage boost as well as the adrenaline mechanic. Unless you've got like a 5-star rank 4 to 5 gem, then yeah, absolutely go ahead, burn that. Save yourself the resources. Yo, what up, Juan? Hey, no worries, no worries. Good to see you all the same. Happy Sunday. Oh, you've got a 6-star Silver Surfer as well? That's tough. That's tough. Because a 5-star Silver Surfer at SIG 200 is going to be a pretty good prestige option for the immediate short term. So like if that's your option, I would probably rank 2 the Unawakened Venom, rank 5 the Awakened Silver Surfer, and then just, you know, save 6-star Silver Surfer to take up later once he's awakened with a couple of SIG stones or SIG levels behind him. Juan, I'm doing pretty good. Absolutely wiped out from this weekend. But in a good way. It's been a very, very fun time. It's nice to just be able to sit down and just chill for a sec, you know? Cheers. Unless you've got like a generic Awakening Stone or something, you could give that 6-star Silver Surfer. But like an unawakened Silver Surfer isn't going to do a whole lot for you. Fun to play, but prestige and damage-wise, not going to do a whole lot for you yet. But, I mean, my 2 cents. There we go. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on. Hit me. Thank you. That works. It must be like a max Sig Emma or something, because she's shifting from telepath to diamond form just after a couple punches. 'Cause I didn't think I was doing that much damage to her. Interesting. Interesting, I say. Well, I feel like a chump. I didn't ask how you guys are doing. Like how your weekends have been. Hopefully you're all good. Hopefully you're all fun, restful, got some good stuff done, or just had a chance to just hang out. Or if you wound up going for any of the White Widow crystals today. Because I know she's back. Or I guess OG Thor too, but... Alright, come on. VTD. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. I think that's a good plan, Tom. I think that's a good plan. Although, if you were looking for the prestige option, Elsa does have a higher prestige rating than Nick. But, I mean, I get it. If you need that solid bleed champ, then Nick is definitely the route to go. There we go. I gotta say, my gameplay with Medusa has gotten a lot better since that friggin' Silver Surfer fight last week. Which is quite nice. Quite nice. Give me a nice chance to dust off Medusa, get good with her again. Ouch, Evan. I mean, I guess Silver Lining, at least it's written now, and all you gotta do is just transcribe it. Could you do like a talk to text? Where you just read it off and then, you know, just have it transcribed digitally, and all you gotta do is just go through and just, you know, QC it a little bit. Might save you a little bit of time. Unless you're one of those guys that can just like type a mile a minute. There we go. But still, that's such a sinking feeling. I wanted to ask, do any of you guys follow soccer or football, I guess, depending on your country? What's that bit with, who is it, Messi? Is it Messi? Whether you're staying or going? There we go. I don't know. I think it's interesting. So let's bring up Mordo, one of my favorite new Mystic champs to play. Favorite old Mystic champs to play, I should say. And Ragtag bunch. And just see what happens. Go to town. Speaking of champions with buffs, Ant-Man needs a buff like there's no tomorrow. Like, the fact that he's got a big benefit with Ghost and Wasp is nice, but him himself is just so vanilla. Like, he's got, you know, a couple synergies here, a couple synergies there that boost him and give him a little bit extra oomph, but like, base kit is just so bland. Oh, Mordo's great, man, Falcon. I love him. I'm seriously, I am going to be taking him to rank 2 as a 6-star, but I'm probably would take Tigra up first as a Mystic, but it's a tough call. He's just too much fun to play. He's so fun and spammy. Plus with like a fairly reliable regen. The special 2 that just punishes and inflicts damage based on buffs. The fact that he has such a gigantic energy resist while he's blocking. Let's give him a little bit of stun resistance too by being able to counter. Just super fun. Charging heavy is nice. Really solid synergies to match now too. He's just fun. He's just so much fun. I wound up taking him out in variant 5 just for kicks. You know, because I thought he'd be a throwaway champ to, you know, weaken an opponent a little bit and then come in with like Doom or whatever. So first fight in variant 5, brought out Mordo. Okay, sure, just sacrifice Mordo, whatever. Wound up absolutely wiping the floor with the dude. And I was like, all right, well, let's keep rolling with that. Wound up doing an entire path, a bunch of fights after that with just Mordo. So, very cool. Exactly. But whereas Morningstar just inflicts like a flat amount of damage based on buffs, Mordo's is more like a degen. So it's more of like a, you know, takes its time. But that's nice though too, because then if they trigger more buffs while that Soul Barb degen is still ticking, then it increases the damage too. Nice little plus. What do I think about the month coming up? I think that month or next month is going to be just as busy, if not more so, than this past month, which I think is really cool. I think the champions have the you know, have the possibility of being some of the best of the year, if not the best, you know, some of the best yet. Certainly a lot more exciting than Airwalker. On paper, at least. We'll have to see how they handle in real life, but on paper, they could be really cool. Plus, between the different events and all that, and oh yeah, I'm very excited. Fun fact is that this is not a fact that is this fun. What? That is an amusing fact, I'll say that. But I 100% agree with Manfalcon. The arenas are just gonna suck. So not looking forward to that. But arenas are gonna be the most reliable way to get your hands on these guys. Because crystals suck. Crystals are awful. I mean, unless you're sitting on a small mint and you're just willing to burn through it for a small chance at something sparkly. But there's also the beta test for Book 2 coming out in the next couple weeks too, so that's something. Well, Dormammu's regen is really similar to Hyperion's regen, in that he's got it and it exists, but it's not really good. Like, it's probably going to cost you more health to be able to proc it and to trigger it, then it's actually going to wind up healing you. Like, I like Dormammu's, was it Soul Explosion or whatever it's called? Where you gotta charge up the, get 100 souls and then do a heavy attack. That's pretty cool. Like, if you're really solid at heavy countering, I think that could be pretty cool. But, yeah, his block proficiency is not great. I'll agree with that. The AI is not going to play Magneto the way that Magneto is supposed to be played. But the fact that the metal bit is going to just mess with everybody's ability accuracy is going to be the biggest roadblock, I think. Come on, dude. Thank you. Awesome. But there's so many other champs out there like that, like Mordo, like Dormammu, that are just people are sitting on and have long since dismissed, that are just still so much fun to play and have a fair amount of utility too. Not everybody needs to be game-breaking OP god tier, you know, to be a worthwhile character. Cheers. If the legendary or cavalier, whatever they want to call it, quest is anything like the last couple that they've put out, it should be very manageable. I'm hoping. Always hoping. Especially if they're going to be buffing 2 champs a month like they said they were gonna. That'll be pretty nice. Come on. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's do that. And then do that and wait for this to load. Really? It's still loading? Good lord. I actually really like Hawkeye. He still needs a little bit of love, but the new synergies that have come out for him the last couple months have just kind of really bumped him up my not my priority list, but my favorite champions list. Again, that synergy that turns his bleeds to poisons is super useful. Plus, he synergizes very well with, you know, existing super popular strong champs, so it's a win-win all around. All around. Or like this synergy that with Killmonger that gives Winter Soldier that Star-Lord-esque ability. Fun game-changing stuff for otherwise very vanilla characters. Beautiful, beautiful. Bait out the special, punish with the special one, and good night, dude. What's up, Diane? Iron Fist does need a buff. Yes, I will definitely agree with you there. He's one of those champs that, like, if he came out this year as opposed to, was it 2015 or whatever it was, dude would be so game-breakingly good. Have so many different tools at his disposal. Like, he would have, like, different fists that you could cycle through. Like, this is my Incinerate Fist, and this is my Shock Fist, and this is my Cold Snap Fist, somehow. That having been said, I mean, even his synergies are really lackluster. So, I mean, hopefully he winds up on the short list to get reworked sooner than later, because I'd love an excuse to take him out for a spin again. Aside from just being a champ who's there, you know. Mm-hmm. But then again, I mean, my grand plan for all of those street level defender characters are to just rework all of them together. So throw in the couple Daredevils. You don't have to do much with She-Hulk. You know, maybe throw Luke Cage in there too, Iron Fist. Moon Knight doesn't really need a whole lot more work just because he's got a lot of really fun, cheesy synergies nowadays, but and then if you wanted to release Jessica Jones, because she's been floating around for years now, have like some like Fantastic Four-esque synergy for the lot of them. That could be really fun, you know. Bunch of new buffs, bunch of new changes, some exciting stuff. Make it interesting. Yo, what up, PP? Alright, so back off, let the limbo do its thing, and we're back. Special main. Please. 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 Come on. There you go. Yeah, parry, see if it triggers. Of course it triggers. Of course it triggers. But this should do it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rodrink? Thank you muchly. Thank you muchly. Yeah, it was a fun series to do, and now I realize I still got to do like the final video, the capstone, the whole thing. But making the videos was just a lot of fun, and it was really interesting keeping track of all the different revives and Heimdall saves and whatnot throughout the entire run. Like going back and looking over it, because at the time when I was when I was running it the first time in the thick of things, I was like, I had no idea. I got a bunch of stuff saved up and just burning through that, but going back and actually crunching the numbers, pretty cool. But thank you very much. Doink. And get out of here, dude. PP says, how many people work for me? Nobody. It's just me. It's just me. Yeah, Diane, exactly. Exactly. Just go through, start from, the first round, the 2014 champs. Just give them some attention. OG Cap especially. Anybody who has an abilities page that, you could transcribe on a business card, because it's so virtually as short and virtually non-existent. Yeah, just give them some love. Then we can start talking about some of the newer champs. But hopefully. Self-supervised. I am the supervisor. Put that on a badge. Just wear that to the live stream. I got a lot of Karens asking for me. See, that's a 9.5 men's, but what does that translate to a woman's size, or was it European size too? Why there are so many different ways to say how big a shoe is beyond me. Like, why men and women need different size scales is silly, and why the American size of measuring is different than the European size of measuring is silly. A shoe should just be a shoe. Let's do that, and let's do that, and let's do this. Come on. We gotta figure out what a pervisor is. Oh, there you go. PP with the stats over here. Size 39. 39 and a half. Jesus. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Like, kid sizes start off like the 0 to whatever, and then by the time you get to adult size, then you're in the mid-20s, presumably. But then again, I guess it's just because America's got to be different. Then we can start rambling and ranting about the metric system and all that, but... Oh, I bet, PP, I bet. The guy who wears nothing but, you know, black shirts and blue tonight to be different, but... I got nothing to say. Nothing to say that won't embarrass me immensely. Alright, Evan, take care, bud. But also, coincidentally, speaking of which, it is unfortunately the 5-minute warning here for the stream. Now, what does that mean? All that means is I'm just going to be running the last round of arena here, and then I'm going to be doing the sign-off and wrap things up. But I figure we can have a bit of fun here. I am not putting Hitmonkey against Ebony Maw. That would not go well. Alright, come on, dude. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Hit him. Slap him. Hit Maw with the monkey. And Tiger time. Stop it. What the heck? Stop it. No touchy. And heavy cheese. And heavy cheese. Yeah. Beautiful. I think no one talks about him, one, because nobody has him. Not because he's a good champ, bad champ, whatever. I think it's just because no one has him. But once he gets added to basic, then I think everyone's going to start talking about him again because he is wonderful. Alright guys, but that is going to do me for tonight. That's a wrap. That is 4.5 million points. I think that is more than plenty to get to the 1 to 10%, get that free 4-star crystal, and then a couple extra shards to boot. I want to say a big thank you for hanging out here the last almost couple hours. Said before, keep on saying it. Getting to chat with you guys is always the highlight of doing the live streams here, so cheers to you guys. We'll be live streaming again same time tomorrow night for second round of Dragon Man. We'll be going for 4-star featured. Plus, you know, there's just so much stuff happening in game that, you know, there's plenty of cool stuff to be going over. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit that notification bell, stay on top of it. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are currently 60-odd some subs shy of the first 1,000 subscribers, which is a gigantic milestone. So no pressure, obviously, one way or another, but I would very much appreciate it. So thank you again in advance. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon.